So if you've done some video editing, you're gonna be able to relate to this problem. Let's say you went through, you did some edits, and you have a clip now that is about 1 minute and 5 seconds long. You wanna put some background music or some background audio on that 1 minute and 7 seconds. However, the part of the song that you wanna focus in on, the good part of the song that'll match that clip, is not 1 minute and 7 seconds long. It's 30 seconds or it's 2 minutes. You can't figure out how to get that audio to match that video. There's an easy way, and I'm gonna tell you how. Adobe Audition has a magical feature that a lot of us may not know about. It's to fix this problem exactly. So what you do is you take your audio, you take it into Adobe Audition, and then there's a few little buttons that you push, and out comes the exact part of the song, the exact length that you're looking for, and you can just flop it right on your video, and bam. It's very simple, very quick. Let me show you how to get it done. All right, so we have our video clip here on our timeline. We're gonna go ahead and drag our song down onto the timeline. So now what I wanna do is I wanna find the part of that song that I want to put into the background of this clip. And I'm gonna go just past the intro where somewhat of a chorus starts. Cut that out and drag the main part over. Now I'm gonna find the end of the clip. Where do I want the clip to stop, the music? And right there. So I'm gonna cut it there. I'm gonna slide the rest on out of the way. And so now we have our video clip and we have our background music, but like you see, they're two different lengths. We have a video clip that's 46 seconds and a music clip that's about 17 seconds. So right click the music clip and click Edit in Adobe Audition. And that's gonna take you over to Adobe Audition with the clip already up. Now you're gonna go up to the top left and click multi-track. Tell it where you wanna save it, click OK, and now you're in multi-track. This allows you to do editing. Take your clip from the top left and drag it over to the right in the main screen. And now you can see that it's the exact same clip that we had over in Premiere Pro. Now go over here to this middle screen on the properties section. This remix area, this is where the magic happens. Click Enable Remix. And now we're gonna get a few options, a few buttons that we can go over. So the most important is your target length. You wanna put exactly how much time you have in your video. So you can go back to Premiere Pro, check the exact length of your clip, come over and drag it to the left or drag it to the right to get the exact length that you want the audio to be. Now look down here. This is the exact length. There's a difference here because Adobe Audition wants this to sound like it was never altered. So it can't just stop it anywhere. It has to kind of stop it somewhere where it blends together well. Now on the advanced settings, I don't do a whole lot with them. The edit length is the amount of segments and things that it adds to, before the cuts that it adds into the song. I don't really do anything with the features. You can kind of adjust that to see how it works for you. Minimum loop is if you're looping tracks, the distance between the loops. And minimum stack is the one that I use to kind of tweak the final clip time. If you look closely up here, you'll see these little squiggly lines. And that's where Adobe Audition edits and kind of extends the clip. So what you want to look for at those squiggly marks is to see if it sounds right. You may need to go into the minimum stack and adjust it just a little bit to get it to sound perfect. Now we're done. So it's time to go up to File, Export to Premiere Pro, save it where you want to save it. And then it's going to automatically take you back to Premiere Pro. It's going to say, bring in the clip, and there's your clip right there. We're going to drag that into the timeline. Now, there's one funky thing that happens when you drag one of these into the timeline. Down below here, it somehow brings in this clip. Now, you don't want that. You're going to delete that, and then same thing over here on the right side. You see it drags in another piece of the clip. Delete that or slide it out of the way. Then what you're left with is a perfect length audio clip to match the length of your video clip. It's just a matter of listening to it and making sure it's satisfactory to you. Now, some of you may have some tips or tricks or, a little better way to do this, and that's fine. Leave that in the comments below. That'll help us all out. But if you're new to this is a really great feature. Make sure you try it out.